Hello besties, welcome back to another video if you're here from the first one. Hi, hello if you're new. If you don't know, I'm Reader M, and today we're going to be redoing my shelves. As you can see, I started pulling books off. You'll see them in like the next couple clips. But I'm going to be filming, taking off all my books, and then the goal is to set them up so that I have romance together, fantasy together, dark romance, split them up, YA. I want to have a YA section. I might also move my shelves around in here too, so we'll see, but let's get into it. Okay, all my shelves are pretty much empty. It is the next day, as you could probably tell. I took off all my shelves and moved my shelves around like 4 or 5 times. Realized I didn't like any of them, so I shifted them to the side, and then I just moved the white one across the room. We'll have like a whole show of the room when I'm done because everything's a mess. All the books are on the floor. So what I'm gonna work on now is trying to put all of the books that I want where I think they should go on the shelves, and then go from there. So let's go. Okay, I think I have like my main favorites in kind of the shelves that I want them in, and then we'll have to go through and kind of fill in the rest of these books and where they look good and where they fit in. I'm not really sure. I don't have too much of a plan. I'm just hoping it looks good at the end. Okay, I finished. I think I'm happy with how they turned out. So let's do an in-depth tour of them. But this also made me realize that like I have a lot of space on these 3 shelves, and I need to read more to add to my shelves, so they look kind of empty. Like down below you'll see. But I think that just means I need to read more. Okay, here's kind of like a wide view of how they turned out. I kind of have YA on the 2 ends, and then my like adult romances in the middle. So that's kind of the vibe I went with. I don't know if I'll keep it. Okay, starting on the left-hand side, I have my YA shelf of kind of sci-fis. So I have the Shatter Me series, which I really enjoyed. And then I have my Mary Lou section, which she's one of my all-time favorite authors, so she's pretty high up there. And then a couple more of like sci-fi books that I just really enjoyed. And then underneath that, I kind of have a YA fantasy shelf. Carvel is one of my favorite fantasy series. And same with the Vampire Academy, so they're kind of mixed through here as well. And then underneath that is going to be more YA. I have fantasy, I have some sci-fi, and then I have some like romance sci-fi kind of in the future. And then the bottom shelf is kind of just like my YA books that I read when I was super young, but they're like classic dystopians. Next up, I have kind of a dark romance section going. I did sneak in my Lauren Asher books here on the right-hand side. I didn't know where to put them, so they'll probably be moved. But I'm just slowly starting to get into dark romances, so that's why there's not too many of them. The next shelf is kind of a mix of a bunch of adult romances as well. This is one of my favorite sports romance series. And then the rest of these are just books I've thoroughly enjoyed. And then underneath this is like my favorite romance shelf. So all my favorite authors, Anna Huang, Monica Murphy, Ellie Hazelwood, T.L. Swan, which I still need to read the last book to the Miles High series. That's why there's only 3 of them. And then Kay Cove, who I love her books, 10 out of 10. Moving on to the last shelf, I have a bunch of YA romances. These are a couple of adult ones, but I also just didn't know where to put them, so they looked better up here. And then underneath that, this is my favorite YA fantasy shelf. The Crave series has my heart. I'm reading Charm right now, so it'll be added soon. And then Defy the Night and Defend the Dawn is going to be a trilogy, I think, and the books are really good. And then underneath that, I have a adult fantasy romance section going. As you can see, I don't have too many books on my shelves. It is a work in progress, and those are the only books that I've read. I have a whole separate shelf for my TBR, which is insane, but I'm gonna slowly start making videos for prompts to kind of do reading vlogs to get through those. So those will be coming soon to look forward to. And yeah, if you're still here, thanks for watching another one of my videos. Drop in the comments down below what kind of reading prompts I should do. If you have any ideas or what types of books you want to see, like read, opinion on, reviewed, yeah, just let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much.